Hello and welcome to Versus Live. I'm Ross Merriam.
And I'm Corey Baumeister.
And we've got Rob in the booth say, I hate Tron. I hate it so much. I hope it goes away forever, Rob.
I hate Tron. I hate it so much. I hope it goes away forever, Rob.
Well, you didn't say mine, Rob. You're saying his. If he only plays along with you, this isn't cool.
Yeah, he knows what side he's on.
Okay.
Much like our viewing audience.
Wasn't your Twitter name Turn3 Tron? Isn't that at Turn3 Tron? Wasn't that it?
It's suspense search. Thank you very much.
Of course. Yeah, same thing.
Rob will be taking all of your questions, comments, concerns, and burns in the chat. Make sure to tag at Star City Games so he can see them and send his favorites over to us. It is our final day exploring Modern all week here on Versus Live. We've been having a great time doing it. And as far as I'm concerned, I have saved the sweetest deck for last.
Yeah, and honestly, same for me, even though like people are going to look at this and be like, okay, is that really the sweetest deck? But I just love Classic Jund so much
Everyone
that
loves
it's the
Jund.
Sweetest to me. But yeah, your deck is definitely cooler.
Yeah. We can cut to the overhead shot. I'll explain a little bit of what's going on here.
Good, because I need it.
This trio of cards on the right is going to be familiar to anybody who's played Modern for at least a few years.
Yeah.
Hollow One used to be one of the best decks in the metagame.
Rest in peace, Faithless Looting.
Yeah. and this was sort of the core of the Hollow One deck. Flameblade Adept is a great turn one threat. Burning Inquiry, along with some other ways to enable the Hollow Ones. And we've got that game plan in our deck as well. Mm-hmm. But the backup plan, instead of the recursive threats, things like Flamewake Phoenix and Bloodghast being that way to, chip shot damage and finish the game off. Instead, we got this sort of combo plan with the newly printed Burgi, God of Storytelling, and the I can't believe they printed it, it's so broken Underworld Breach.
Yeah. That card's insane.
And if you think about it for a second, if you cast Burning Inquiry, you get a red from your Burgi, right? Then you put 3 cards in your graveyard along with the Burning Inquiry, so then you can escape it, and then you get red from your Burgi because you're casting it.
Yeah.
This is just a perpetual loop. So you get to cast Burning Inquiry as long as you have enough cards in your deck to draw. If you have a Flameblade Adept on the battlefield, it's going to be lethal.
Yeah. I'll be needing 2 blockers.
But if you don't have a Flameblade Adept and you still need to finish them off, there's a couple Grape Shots, and we can net mana with Lava Darts that you put into your graveyard.
Okay.
You sack a Mountain, get a red from that. It doesn't affect the number of cards in your graveyard because Lava Dart goes to the exile, Mountain goes here.
Yeah.
So you still, even if you're at the minimum number of resources, you still definitely get to continue the Inquiry loop, and you add more Storm Count for the Grape Shot. That should probably be a Grape Shot for like 10 to 15.
Yeah.
This is not a Storm deck that's going to storm up and deal 40.
Yeah.
This is a Storm deck that is going to, use the Grape Shot to deal the last points of damage. I think this deck's going to be really good at dealing 10 to 15 with Grape Shot, horrible at dealing 20, and that's why you need these creatures. They're going to deal the first 5 to 10 damage. Grape Shot's going to finish them off.
Wow, this deck looks burgy-licious here. Yeah, that's an interesting one, that's for sure.
It's really cool. We got some bolts, some Mishra's Baubles, just other cheap spells.
And I'm doing the same amount of cool things. So I can combo by going turn 1 black mana source, hand disruption spell. That's basically Splinter Twin. So yeah.
And then against a heavy disruption deck like Corey's, we have Harnfell, the reverse side of Burgi, to generate card advantage, as well as 3 copies of Ox of Gonus. Great card to pitch to Goblin Lore and Burning Inquiry.
Yeah, this deck seems awesome. So did you save this deck for the third one just in case you lost to Tron, so that you could become the hollow one, just hollow inside after losing to Tron?
The ship's already sailed on that.
Okay, gotcha. Perfect. Just wanted to clarify that for our audience.
Yeah, as soon as I knew you were moving here and I was going to have to do verses with you all the time, I hollowed myself out entirely. It was the only way I could get through it.
Okay, good. Well, hey, thanks for making the sacrifice for me joining the cast.
I was already 80% of the way there. It was just accelerating the process.
Okay.
It's like when you're the guy who's going bald and he just decides to shave his head at a certain point. It's
just
like,
gives up.
I know I'm going to be there in 2 years. I might as well just accept it.
Nice.
That's basically what I was doing.
Yeah, you should probably do that too. You're definitely going bald.
I knew I was opening myself up.
Said no one ever, because your hair is getting long as hell right now.
It hides the fact that the hairline is receding.
Yeah, hey, same. Every time I get a haircut, I look and be like, is that moving further back?
I don't think that was there before.
Exactly.
I can see so much of my forehead.
Well, this is a bit of a sketchy one, but this is one of my better cards, I would imagine. Now, I don't know if it's good enough to keep on the draw. How's your hand? Because you're going first.
Oh, I am going first because I lost that match. My hand is fine. I'm going to keep it.
So if I can top deck a certain land, this hand is actively pretty good. And even if I don't, my hand does just kind of have a game plan here, so I'm going to keep.
Okay, I'm going to start on a Mishra's Bauble. I'm going to target myself.
Okay.
I am going to see a card I think I like. So
Okay.
I'm going to play a basic fountain, pass, and draw on your upkeep.
Okay. Okay. Pretty decent draw. I will play this and pass to you.
Now I will play let's play a fetch land.
Okay.
Just make sure my graveyard is as big as possible.
Okay.
Go to 19 and play a Goblin Lore.
Goblin Lore. Okay. I'm lured in. I missed that card.
19. So I'm going to draw 4
Discard 3.
at random.
Okay.
If I can hold on to my hand.
And then how many hollow ones are coming into play? All right. I select these 3.
3 mountains.
Okay. And I'm guessing you have no more mana, so you're done. How many did you start with?
Only 4.
Okay.
And I didn't discard any, but
Not
the
bad.
weird thing is I also don't see any, so I'm not sure what kind of magic trick you pulled.
Yeah.
This is not fair. Pass the turn.
All right. 19. I think I'm going to get a stomping ground here. Stomp the ground. A 1 tap. Okay. Now I'm going to take 2 and play a Scavenging Goose. Pass to you.
So you're at 17.
Yep. All right, I just assume with how crazy this deck is, I'm just dead.
No, you're not dead.
Okay, hooray.
I am going to double dart the ooze.
Okay, that's
Make
too bad.
sure that's gone. Then I'm going to play a fetch. Go to
Okay.
18. And I'm going to play a Burning Inquiry.
Ooh, we both do it now, huh?
Yep. Draw
All right.
3, discard 3.
Good, my hand wasn't very good. I was hoping you were going to Burning Inquiry. All right, I'll set mine out first. I drew my cards. Pick them. What a great card.
Yeah. Definitely a card that you should print.
Yeah.
Okay, you can discard those 3.
Okay. All right, you can discard these 3.
You're pointing at 4.
Yeah. All right.
Oh my god, I discarded all my best cards.
Yes. Keep it up. How's the rest of you? Wow, my hand got immensely better.
Pass the turn.
My hand got so much better. All right. Now what do we want to do? So you have 3 cards, huh?
Yep.
And if you were to breach, doesn't look like you'd be able to do too much insane stuff. If you somehow birdied plus breach, then I'd be dead. But doesn't look like you can do too much with that breach quite yet. So, with that being the case, I think I'm going to take 2 and tick up Liliana.
So you're at 15.
Yep.
Okay, I'll discard this.
Me too.
Ox of Agonis.
Uh-oh. Oh, God. That wasn't great for me.
Okay. Well, it didn't exactly. I have the Burgie, but I didn't draw the breach. You would have been dead.
With the breach?
Yeah, because I have the 2 darts. So I play
yep,
Burgie,
yeah.
I flash back the 2 darts, I play the breach, I have red off the breach, then I
Okay.
start inquirying, and then I have enough cards in my graveyard that I can bobble a couple times with the extra cards to get
Yeah.
extra red mana to grape shot you.
Fair enough. Yeah, I did not keep that in mind, the lava darts adding extra mana, so that was my bad.
So now I have, playing the Burgie doesn't do a whole lot. I could play Flameblade Adept to prevent you from -2ing, but instead I'm just going to bolt this.
Okay.
Then I'm going to Ox.
Okay.
This is so
Pretty good.
3, 4, and now I need 8, right? I want to get rid of creatures because you have ooze and they're not relevant for me.
Yep.
So 5 lands and a creature are definitely the first 6 I want to get rid of. Second Goblin Lore is a good one to get rid of. Actually, let's just get rid of both lores. This is worse than Burning Inquiry to flashback. So 3, 8.
Okay.
Now I will discard Burgian Flameblade Adept. This is a counter on it.
Cards.
Do I want to do that?
Dart my Liliana?
I'm just gonna pass.
Okay. I'll on top.
I assume my Ox is not long for this world, regardless. Oh, I should actually hold on. Yeah. I shouldn't let you Liliana. I should dart the Liliana.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah. No, I did not hear you clearly.
Okay.
In which point I'm going to play this mountain as well.
Okay. Yep, that makes sense.
Yeah, let's stop there. That sounds good.
Okay, so I'm going to go with... Guess I want to start with this. I'll Inquisition you.
Okay, you got my inquiry.
Okay.
Didn't...
Then...
1.
1, yep.
Yeah, unfortunately, it still has to bolt.
And I got a Wrenn and 6.
Okay.
I'm going to get back a land.
And then kill my Ox.
And pass to you.
Attack Wrenn.
Yep. I will correct this. What am I at? 14 to 18, right?
14 to 9. Oh, yeah, I fetched twice. I'm at 18.
Yep. Okay. So my life total doesn't really matter, but my mana base is pretty good at this point. So, yeah, then I'll bolt it.
Okay. I will play a mountain.
Yep.
Replay the Ox. I think I'd rather have the Dart than the Inquiry because I'm so far away from the combo.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do that. Discard this Ox.
Okay. Yeah, Ox is pretty nice.
Then I'll play Goblin Lore.
Okay. I'm afraid of some cards here, though. That's for sure. Mostly because you haven't seen any hollow ones yet. They gotta be here somewhere.
Just gonna discard 2 off this Goblin Lore.
These. Get rid of them. Burgilicious.
Inquiry. Land.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
You sure you put hollow ones in there?
I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, that was a good drop. Okay, so now I kind of want to find a threat. So I can just Wrenn one back, but I'm going to start with
I'm
cycling
31 cards into my deck right now.
Ooh.
I've yet to see a hollow one.
Does that make you feel hollow? Okay, I'm going to tick up on, I think, just Raging Ravine here. Yeah, that seems fine. Then I'll go like this and pass to you.
Attack Wrenn.
Bolt.
Cards in hand?
2.
Which of these do I want to do? Is the question.
That is the question.
A little awkward. So I can hard cast an Ox from my hand. That's a little awkward because I'll only have 2 cards left. So if I draw a hollow one, I can't cast it.
Yes. Yeah, because you only discarded 2. You'd be able to play it for 1.
Yeah.
But,
alternatively, I can Burning Inquiry.
Yeah.
And then escape this Ox.
Yeah.
But then I discard the one from my hand. I'd sort of lose out on an Ox that way, but I potentially gain some hollow ones.
Yep.
I'm going to go for the high risk play and Inquiry.
Yeah, that seems better to me.
Yeah, I think with all 4 hollow ones still in my deck.
Yeah, you're bound to hit them eventually. Okay, here's mine. My hand wasn't very good once again, so I think I'm content. All right. Well, none of those were in my hand, so that's probably not great. And these are gone. Get rid of them.
Okay. Land, Ox.
Okay.
That's interesting.
It's been a wild game.
Yeah.
Sad my scavenging ooze died so early. I didn't think you really had that many ways to kill it, but I kind of spaced dart, but I think I'm still happy with forcing you to have 2 darts. Or
So
land.
all I've done is cast an inquiry so far this game.
Yep, or this turn, yep.
So I have an Underworld Breach, but it doesn't really do anything. So I think I'm going to Ox this turn, and if I'm going to Ox, I might as well Grape Shot. And now I'm just thinking if I want to Lava Dart first. This is just a 2-point Grape Shot. I could get up to 4, which is still 1 short of killing the Wren, unfortunately.
Yep.
But I could just like put you to 10 and play a 5-power creature.
Not bad.
But I do think I want to get the Wren in range of creatures, but I think I actually want. I think
getting 1 then, huh?
I think hitting it for 2 is fine because then you plus it up to 4, and then if I hit a hollow one, hollow one still kills it.
Sure.
So I will just Grape Shot it for 2 and leave the dart.
Okay.
And then play Ox.
Okay.
1, 2. I don't need the other Ox.
What is this, standard and I'm playing rogues or something? That's what this feels like.
So 3, 6, 7, 8. So that's perfect. Leaves me the Inquiry, Grape Shot, and Dart.
Okay.
Forget about Bolt. Decrease the Grape Shot.
Bolt?
Oh, you bolted.
I bolted, yeah. Okay.
So let's just put it to 2.
Okay.
I'll discard Breach, draw 3.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
Unreal. I'm actually baffled.
I have 22 cards in my library.
Yeah, that's unbelievable, to be honest. Okay, I'm going to start with Seasoned Pyromancer.
Sure.
Discard 2. Get 2 of you. Draw. Now we'll tick up on... let's go with Barrenmore. Or... if I want to, it's kind of the same, but if I want to top deck maybe a... yeah, all it is do I think I'm going to top deck a Lightning Bolt to interact, or do I think I'm going to top deck a maybe Thoughtseize? Because then I can either get Barrenmore or Nurturing Peatland. I have neither in the hand right now. No, but this counts as my land drop, so I don't want that to happen because I have another land. So I'll start by cycling. And I got a Cliffs. And to not up your storm count, I guess I'll just bolt that I just top decked and pass to you. Maybe I shouldn't have actually bolted there. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, can I take that back?
Sure.
Sorry about that. I'm going to leave it. I can do it later if I want, and I could just block it too. And maybe this helps me against Bergie a little bit. Bergie combos.
Maybe I screwed up that. I do feel like I've screwed up.
Good. Keep it up.
Okay, I will attack Wren in 6.
Oh, block with these 3?
I'm gonna Lava Dart the token that's blocking.
All right, in response, I'll bolt then.
Okay.
So I get all my stuff back.
So you don't have the
except
token.
that. Yep.
But you have the Pyromancer. Then I will bolt the Wren in 6.
Okay.
That's not right. Yeah, I screwed this up.
Looks like a top deck to play, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. Yeah, spending the extra mana was pretty bad.
Okay.
Okay, we're on the take back plan. Let's just let that trade happen.
Okay. So I have a bolt back.
You have bolt back.
Trade's gone. Yeah.
So yeah, and then
and I guess I have run then. Huh?
No, well, I'm still bolting that.
Okay.
But I want this mana. I want an Underworld Breach.
Okay.
And then an Inquiry. I guess I've got to get rid of 3 cards for that.
Yep. Okay. 1, 2, 3 for me. Pick 3. Okay.
Pick 3.
Get these cards out of here.
Oh my god. This is
This
unbelievable.
is just such a wild game. You still don't see a hollow one? I guess you can at least do it again and just be on the plan of wanting to end the turn with a bunch of hollow ones.
Okay, I'm going to flashback Lava Dart on your other token,
Okay, it's dead.
just because I'm going to have to exile this anyway. So
Okay.
then I'll...
Did you sack a land, right?
Yeah, I
Okay,
sacked a mountain.
Okay. What a wild game. Okay, here's my 3. Those were the 3 I drew. Classic. You've done that
Here's
twice,
mine.
huh? Get rid of these. Oh, there's a hollow one.
And everyone thought I didn't put him in the deck.
Yeah, we were hoping.
Go.
Hey, you found a hollow one at least. Okay. You have 2 cards, huh?
Yep.
Okay. Let's go with Liliana
Yep.
and tick up. You still got Ox right, but you're a little ways away. Yep. Past you.
Okay. Bolt Liliana.
Okay.
Dart Liliana.
Okay.
Play Ox.
Got enough?
Yeah, I have exactly enough.
9 total? 4. Okay.
8.
Perfect.
Discard Burgee.
Okay.
Draw 3.
Yep.
Oh god. Do I have a mountain left? I drew a fetch. 1, 2, 3, 4.
This game
5,
is
6,
crazy.
7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I have 3 mountains left.
Okay.
Play a fetch and crack it. I go to 17.
Okay.
Oh, I guess I only have 1 mountain left.
Okay.
I must have miscounted.
What do you got now?
I have a Goblin Lore.
Oh my god, you're gonna deck.
That is probably that's your way of winning.
Probably.
Yeah, play a Goblin Lore.
Okay. Now you get to keep 2 cards essentially, right?
Yep.
Okay. This time I'm gonna pick the ones you keep.
Sure.
I'll give you these 2 cards. And get this stuff out of here. That's a lot of hollow ones. Ross is the hollow one.
Play a bauble you.
Okay.
I guess I'll do that on your upkeep.
Sure.
Right. It's a great one.
Okay. Ooh. Haven't cast this card in a while. All right, I'm going to cast Bloodbraid Elf, Cascade, to a Goyf.
It's gigantic.
Yeah, it's got to be huge. I don't think I actually want to attack into Ox. I mean, you can't really escape it again, realistically. Like that effectively, anyways. So, yeah, I guess I'll attack.
I'll go to 14. Got
14 all? Okay, past you.
Okay, upkeep, draw from bauble.
Yeah,
Draw for turn.
yeah. 4 cards in library. Modern is such gas right now. Like, look at these absurd games we are having.
Underworld Breach.
Okay.
Goblin Lore.
Wait, are you leaving those hollow ones? Couldn't you cast them?
Mm-hmm. They're in my graveyard.
Yeah, but
Oh, yeah, you can escape.
did they get cost reducted still?
I just forgot you could escape creatures.
Yeah.
Okay, let's leave those.
Okay.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah, right? Like, because they're just going to be
So even if I had discarded them early, I eventually could have set up a breach. But
Yeah.
the fact that I literally didn't hit them until the bottom third of my deck,
Yeah.
I'm just doing this for funsies to see
Yeah.
if I get to keep the hollow one. Or
I've been ready for the hollow ones.
Oh,
Okay. You get to keep 2?
keep 3.
Keep
You can
3?
discard 3.
Yep. Keep these.
Keep those. Oh, yeah. Bam!
Yes! Get another hollow one in there.
Bam!
Yeah! Man, if that ox dies, you can get another hollow one in there.
You're up. I'm ready. I've got the burn. I've got the creatures. We're all set up finally.
I'll kill everything.
Yeah.
Do you have a basic to search for in your deck?
Yeah, in my zero card library. I was a little worried about this. I might have to be more cognizant and try to like go for a combo earlier.
Or you have to wait to go for a big one. You went for a bunch of little combos, I felt.
Yeah, exactly. I was trying to like outvalue you, but you never really ran out of gas ever. Like you just kept having answer after answer after answer. I was hoping you would run out. But I ran out of cards in my deck before you ran out of answers.
Wow, what a time to be alive. So that was a marathon game. We're going to head to the sideboard and see what we got. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here on Versus Live.
Welcome back to Versus Live, where we are sideboarding in our matchup between Mono Red, Hollow Breach, and Jund. On my side of things, Leyline of Sanctity is the obvious card we want against a heavy discard deck. Also stops Liliana Edicts, if that is a problem. I'm going to be cutting a couple of the graveyard cards, expecting graveyard hate coming in from the other side. So down to 2 Ox and 3 Breach. Also trimming a Bauble. Not really a necessary card in the deck. It's just you need some number of zeros when you're comboing. And if we're moving away from that graveyard combo plan and trying to focus more on the good Hollow One plan, then Bauble becomes less necessary as well.
And you miss your bobble triggers so often that it's just smart to get that card.
I have not missed a bobble trigger in the year 2021.
Yeah, sure. I don't know about that. You haven't missed one where it had to stay missed, because we let it slide here on these streets.
Check the tape.
By not missing any, do you mean missing every single one?
See, that's closer to it. I think that's pretty nice. So from my end, I'm just bringing in graveyard interaction here. All 5 of these cards are going to be very good. If you do not have this card, Liliana has been the card that was just okay. It was actually kind of a detriment to me this last game.
The first time you played it, I got to discard the Ox after not discarding it to either of the discard cards. I was like, yes!
Yeah, that was not great. Fatal Push is also really awkward because you have a ton of 5s, and Bergie is the only thing I can really kill, which I need a fetch land for, so Bolt is just far better. And then we're taking out one of the 3 Season Pyromancers to make room for those.
Yeah, just cutting 3 drops or other 3 drops.
Yeah, exactly. You know what Modern's all about. All right, Rob, do you have any questions for us from our lovely audience?
I do. What are your thoughts on this Jund deck compared to Mardu Stoneblade that was played on Tuesday?
That's a good question. I think they are very different decks.
I think they're very similar decks.
You think so? I think Jund is a lot more proactive. I mean, they're both pretty proactive, but
Jund is certainly more so.
A little bit more aggressive. I would just tend to play Jund because I like it more, but I think really either one of them are justified, and it's just kind of a personal preference.
Yeah,
you know?
I would lean Jund because being proactive, I think, is generally just good in Magic, not even necessarily in Modern.
Yeah.
Specifically, but there are different metagames where Mardu, I think, would be better. We saw Mardu do really well against Azorius Control on Tuesday's show. It was really impressive. I think that's not an accident. With Lingering Souls and Stoneforge Mystic, all that inherent value and immediate value, you're going to be good in the mid-range mirrors and the control matchups because you're just way better at playing that attrition game.
Yeah.
Jund, with a little bit more pressure, is going to be better against combo decks because it can clock you and has the same disruption. It's also going to be a little bit better against aggro decks, almost solely because of Tarmogoyf. Tarmogoyf is so good at blocking.
In a sense, but like if we talk aggro decks like Hammer Time, I think Mardu is going to be better because it interacts more, and Skyclave hits a lot more than just creatures.
I think that they interact a similar amount. I think both. Yeah, the card that actually I would like against the Hammer Time deck is Lingering Souls. So you just get so many blockers, especially against Inkmoth Nexus.
Yeah.
So maybe like that matchup specifically, because of the way that the cards line up, leans more towards Mardu. But in general, against a combo deck, I'd rather be on the side that can play turn 1 discard spell, turn 2 Tarmogoyf, and get the pressure on.
That's fair. All right, Rob, one more question if you got it.
What do you think of the typical Jund deck versus playing Jund Shadow?
Now that's another example of being even more aggressive with the shadow decks. I personally am just under the impression that those are just better decks than normal Jund right now, just because they have those combo kills within them, and then they still play the elements that are strong, that are aggressively strong. Tarmogoyf, Scavenging Ooze. You're limited a little bit because most of them want to be Lurrus decks. And that gives you a little bit of a downfall. But for the most part, I just think the more aggressive you are, the more proactive you are, aka John Shadow. I think it's just a better deck, but not by a ton. But,
and
yeah,
I think that has been demonstrably true under the Uro field metagame, where there was a lot of pressure on mid-range decks and disruptive decks to get the game over with, or those powerful end games would come online. I think that Jund Shadow is actually going to be a little bit, at least relative to Jund, is now a little worse post-ban, because the Shadow deck is usually weaker against traditional Jund, against the more like Mardu mid-range, that style of deck.
Even Azorius Control, usually, because they have so much removal and stuff that the Shadow decks can just run out of creatures and stuff. So, yeah, maybe that's just not true anymore.
So, well, I agree with you that the default is I'd rather be on Shadow. You need to give me a reason to be playing the traditional mid-range style. But I do think the metagame could turn far enough where the mid-range is a little bit better. We're not there yet, but I think we're trending in that direction. And the question is just how far do we move along that line?
Yeah, and then, I mean, one other big factor is you look at Jund mid-range, the deck I'm playing, versus Jund Shadow up against Tron, for instance. One is night and day. You get obliterated with you're playing this deck most of the time, and then playing the aggressive deck. So there's some metagame call when it comes to that as well.
That's a really good point.
Yeah.
Because big mana is also coming back. So if we have competing factors, one that pushes you more towards Jund mid-range, one more towards Jund Shadow, they're going to kind of cancel out, and then you're going to stay with your default most likely.
Yeah. So, AKA, all those questions, great questions, but pretty much play what you like, play what you want, unless the metagame is directly saying don't play this specific thing.
We are talking about small differences here.
Yes, exactly. Okay, let's battle.
Let us battle. My hand sucks.
My hand sucks too.
I have both grape shots, no creatures, no enablers.
Oh man, I mean, this would be a Corey keep because I'm one fetch land away from this hand being like bananas, but I think that is a little too loose. And fetch land. Just kidding, we could have waited till this turn. All right, it would have been heinous. Look at me, all these disciplined mulligans today. I'm just feeling it.
I mean, to be fair, you probably could have bet on Ross's deck just not functioning for a bit, so I think it would have been fine.
It's a good point. It's a good point. Or functioning extremely fast, and then I'm very, very dead.
No.
I like that from the records, anyways.
Look. I talked with the shuffler.
You did.
I made sure that all of his hollow ones are gonna be in the bottom like 10 cards of his deck.
You know what, buddy? I'll get you that 20. I promised you for sabotaging Ross. Okay.
And 1-800 DCI.
Yeah. And Corey's band. We had a good run. All right, I'm going to keep this. It's nothing special by any means, but it's a hand of magic cards.
Wow, that's lucky.
Yeah.
I'm looking at a pile of Yu-Gi-Oh cards over here, but I'm going to win combat.
It has looked like you've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh compared to me playing Magic.
I play Pot of Greed, which allows me to draw 2 additional cards.
Yeah. I did activate your trap card of having an Ox in your hand, so yeah, it's the similarities are there. Actually, this is a different land than I thought. This hand's actually great. I thought this was a different one. I haven't seen this art, but I actually really like it. But it looks a lot like that other land, doesn't it? A certain land that deals me a damage and I can sack to,
I just can't keep this hand. I just literally need to draw an enabler. It does nothing.
Yeah. Goblin lore off the top. All right, I'll keep.
Oh my god, I was going to draw Goblin lore for turn 3.
Oh, so turn 1 and 2 you
it's okay,
nothing,
keep.
huh? Yeah, right. Get out of here. All right, and then I'll report you to DCI. We just both ban each other.
It was always going to end this way.
Yeah, taking each other down. I bribed someone. You straight up cheated.
You either die a hero.
Both on camera.
You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Yes, there we go. Good times. All right, Rob, if you got one more question while Ross is mulliganing to oblivion.
We had some questions about some other decks.
Okay.
Do you think that Hardened Scales could be a deck that you'd look to play in Modern right now?
You know, I really think, unfortunately, that deck really died with Mox Opal. Like, Drum is like the card that they have to use to kind of speed up. But man, does that not feel the same. I don't know. I played against it once when I was playing a Ren and 6 Lightning Bolt deck, and I just obliterated it. I think there's too many Rens around for that deck as well, so I'm not a fan. Okay. Joke's on you. I don't have any of those cards. I have one of these, though, and pass to you.
Go.
You look like you're having a great time. I'll go to 19. I need a red land of some kind.
Ross is just hoping this game takes about another 12 minutes so he doesn't have to do an
So
extra
I can
one.
just go home. Yeah, that makes sense. I think it's Stomping Ground. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just in case I get ooze.
You're in 19.
Oh, there's not a Jun Triumph, right?
Correct.
Okay, I was gonna say there should be one of those in this deck, but
Only the wedges, not the shards.
gotcha.
We could Sharpie one in for you if you really wanted to, I guess.
Please, yeah, thank you. I'll play a go from best to you.
Go.
Got him. Oh, interesting. All right. I will go with. I'm gonna go with a
Seasoned Pyromancer.
Ashiok.
Okay.
I'm gonna mill myself.
Yep.
Oh.
Has to do that because of the ley lines.
Two. And I mean, you're straight dead because you didn't sack your fetch land, so good game.
Oh. I was dead regardless. I'm already dead. That didn't change.
Yes. There's our clippable moment. I'm already dead. This hasn't changed.
It makes no difference.
You wanted to get a pity game in, huh?
I just looked at a million hands that had hollow ones and no enablers.
Yeah.
Game one was all enablers, no hollow ones. And
Yeah,
know,
sounds about right. I had to make up for it for me missing lethal this time 2 days ago in an embarrassing fashion. I let down my family, my friends, everyone who's believed in me. I let down my dog.
to be fair, it's not many people.
Yeah, I let all 2 of those people down out of those 4
Chat was
categories.
definitely not happy that I just didn't tell you either.
Yeah, because I swear I remember there was a time when Ross was like really screwing up and you're like, you could just be doing this. And I was like, come on.
I mean, I've done it for you too.
That's true.
No, he hasn't. Not as often. But.
Yeah.
Look, I'm the one who helped you draw those Tron lands today. I don't know what more you
That's
want from
true.
me.
And you did take out the hollow ones for most of game 1. So you're back in the Christmas card here for the Baumeister family, okay?
I'll take more pictures
can
of Henry.
keep
I'm
this.
fine with it.
All right. This would be another Corey keep, but this is the best Corey keep of them all. Rob, I'm going to leave it to you.
Yeah, sure, why not?
I haven't had a Corey keep this game, so I'm going to give it a shot.
Well, let's see what it looks like after you draw 3 just
That's
at random.
probably going to help me out. But this has happened when I was playing Hollow Ones. I just played Inspire or Burning Inquiry, and they're just like, "Yep, no land, you're go. Turn 1, I did nothing."
For a brief period, I was playing 2 Burning Inquiries in my dredge deck.
Okay.
Right? And I was at a Team BCW challenge where we're just playing against people at a local store.
Yep,
And it's all one game, in case anybody hasn't done one. And my opponent wanted to play me when I was playing dredge because it was my deck. Normally, I try not to do that in one game things.
Yeah.
And they're playing, whatever. And I cast a Burning Inquiry turn 1, and they discarded and then didn't make a first land drop.
Yeah, that's what I was
hit their
saying. That's
land.
happened to me before as well, playing Hollow One. They just said go, turn 1, and did absolutely nothing. Okay, that's not a good start.
Okay.
Also, Todd would like me to tell you too that he's moving back to Roanoke.
Woo! Hooray! Hopefully we'll be seeing him on these streets here. That's good news for everybody.
You can go.
Okay, yeah, this is not great. Ugh. All right, your go.
Oh, he said might. I didn't read it all.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Land go.
I got a little too excited.
I needed that. Ren, bring this land back. Your go.
Makes sense.
Makes sense.
Okay, hope you don't have a removal spell.
Yeah, I probably don't in a gen deck. All right. We're going to play and crack. I'm going to go to 18. We're going to go to 16.
Where did you take 1 to begin with?
That's a good point.
Yeah,
I guess
you're at 17.
17, yeah. So, what do we want to get here? Green, red, probably. One of these days. There we go. Okay. I got a lightning bolt. And let's slap a Thoughtseize at you. Oh, wait, I guess I do not have to take 2 then if that's what I was doing. So go to 19. I was thinking of leaving that.
And go to
open.
17 from the Thoughtseize.
17 now, yep. Okay. Another Burgylicious. Underworld. Ox. So I don't care about Ox or these. It's just which one of these scares me more. And I think it's the Burgy. So yeah, let's get rid of Burgy.
Yeah, I was just going to try to jam 2 and hope you didn't have 2 removal spells.
Yeah,
I guess I was right, but...
Oh, I suppose I should tick up Ren, huh? That might be good.
Okay, it's Burning Inquiry.
All right. Don't love that. 4, 9. Get those cards out of there.
Okay, I see Bolt and a... Okay, I see 3 good spells.
I had only spells, though, so get those out of there.
Okay, there's the Ox.
Okay.
Also gets rid of another Breach. I only have 1 Breach left in the deck.
Okay, my hand got
I
worse.
also didn't get rid of this Leyline, which is kind of a tilt.
Yeah.
But I did hit a hollow one!
Oh, crowd goes wild.
And I can play a land.
Okay.
And I can play this Ox of Agonis.
Okay, that's pretty good.
So...
Yep.
5. Okay, so I'm just going to have to leave the dart.
Okay. I was a little short to being able to Ashy
Start
Eye
Leyline. Draw 3 more.
Yeah.
3 more hollow ones.
Please don't.
Okay, I did not do that, but I drew a Flameblade Adept.
Okay.
And I'll pass the turn. This has a counter on it.
All right, that was a good turn. I'm scared. All right, what's the best we can do? It's not great. It's not great on our end.
Now I would like to draw Goblin Lore.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good. All right, I'm going to sacrifice this just for a forest.
So you're at 16.
Yep.
Can you imagine this game if Corey hadn't hit the land immediately?
Well, you did let me draw 3 cards, and you made me discard the only land I kept.
Yeah.
But then I just...
And a Ren and 6, and you still had another one.
Yeah, that's true, that's true. Okay, so I just got a Blood Braid. A Blood Braid Elf.
Into Thoughtseize.
Oh. Let's pulse... So am I more afraid of the Adept or the Hollow one? It's gotta be the Hollow one, so we'll get rid of that. Then we'll tick up on this and pass to you.
Oh, I drew Goblin Lore.
Okay.
That's good.
That's not good.
Because my hand was 2 lands.
Okay. Yeah, this was a somewhat reason to kill the other one, but...
6 cards.
All right, get rid of these 3.
Burgy Land Inquiry.
Okay. So you got 1 land left, I guess.
Okay, well, I'll play this hollow one.
Okay.
Then I'll play this Goblin Lore.
Oh my god. I just dead?
You're at 16 right now.
Yep. All right, let's get rid of these 3. Get rid of that hollow one, thank God.
Very lucky. Jesus. Okay, play fetch.
Okay.
And now this is a 7.
Yep.
So do I just want to kill the Ren and 6, or do I want to deal a bunch of damage to you?
Yeah, that is the decision.
You have how many cards in hand?
6.
1 million? 6?
Yep.
Yeah, that is 1 million.
That is 1 million. How many forests do I have? I believe I have 2.
I am kind of under the impression that I need to try to kill you.
Okay.
I'm worried that if I don't kill the Ren and 6 now, you're going to be able to protect it and ultimate.
Emblem, yeah.
And emblem me.
Emblem is
Can I
nice.
kill you at that point? I had to exile my lightning bolt, but I still have 3 in the deck.
Okay.
I'd really like an underworld breach.
Prefer if you didn't.
Yeah, I'm going to go at you. I think I need to be aggressive.
I will block.
This obvious trade, you take 7.
Okay.
Brings you to 9.
9.
And now I just really hope you don't have Scavenging Ooze, but I'm sure you do because you're the luckiest person ever.
Yeah, God, Scavenging Ooze would be tight, so I better start with that. All right, and now let's go with a Catacombs. I'm gonna fetch. Do I have a swamp? I have a couple swamps. I don't want to take damage here, so I'm only gonna take one and get a swamp. Okay. 2 lightning bolts. Okay. So then I'm gonna eat one of your ox.
So back up to 9.
Yep. And then
I'm fetching to 19.
Yep. Guess I could get a non-swamp and then just try to block Hollow One straight up. How many lava darts do you have?
1 in the graveyard.
1 in the graveyard. I guess that's probably better. Yeah, so I'm going to take this back here. I'm going to take 2 more.
So you're going to end at 7.
Yep. Overgrown Tomb. And I'm going to eat a Hollow One.
Up to 8.
Yep. And do I want to do it now? There's not really a reason. I guess if you top deck a bolt, then you could dart it. So I guess there's a reason. Do you have another creature? Yeah. I'll eat the other Hollow One.
So now back up to 9.
Yep. And then I'll tick this up, return this, and pass to you.
Return to Verdant.
Yeah. Verdant Catacombs.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I'll cast Burning Inquiry.
No!
Makes me wish I had kept the 5th land in my hand. Yeah, maybe I should have done that anyway. I thought I wanted land 5 in case I do the last Burgee, so I could play Harnfell, but I can play the land anyway. I'd rather have the land in my hand. But
I got a lot of lands in here, so hopefully you get those. My other ooze.
Pick which one I keep.
Okay, you keep this one. No oxes back there.
3 lands.
Okay. So that is a 4-power adept.
Yep.
How good is that last card? So now you're in an interesting spot. Do you want me to emblem? Probably means you lose the game.
I will send both at Ren.
Okay. You know you don't have to do that, right?
Mm.
You don't. This has menace, so.
I know.
Oh.
I have a dart.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I can finish off these, don't worry.
Well, you know you don't have to do that, though. So how big is this? This is 4?
Yeah.
Okay. So I could just give up on Ren here. And I think that seems fine. I'm never going to get it back up to ultimate in time. So yeah, it's dead.
Okay, pass the turn.
Okay. I will play a spell bomb.
Yep.
I will crack it on you. Draw. And play a Cliffs and a Goif and pass to you. Defense. Defense. Oh, baby.
Harnfell. I was
Okay.
hoping no discard spell.
I did not have it.
Because I see Trophy and Pulse there. So I think this is going to be... Oh, it's an artifact. You just have K command, don't you?
I could, yeah.
I'm going to play this Bauble.
Okay.
Because you have Artifact, Planeswalker, Land, Creature, Instant Sorcery. So it's a 6/7 Goif.
6/7, okay.
And I'm not increasing it by any means.
And you're still at 20, right?
19. I have one
19.
one fetch over the course of the game.
19-9.
19 to 9.
Okay.
And I'll pass the turn.
End step, I'll gain a life.
You're at 10. And we have only 1 creature left now, so you shrink Goif.
I got 2.
You have 2, yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm going to look at that card on your upkeep. Okay. Now I'm going to have 2 cards in my hand on my turn for Harnfell, even if Corey had a discard spell.
Yep. All right. I will play Ashiok and target myself. Try to hit some creatures. No, K-Command. Okay, we did have a creature. That didn't up it. We already had Planeswalker, right? Yeah. Now the question of how aggressive do I want to get, and I think I do want to get aggressive, even though it's slightly risky. Could attack with just one here, then I essentially put you in the abyss next turn. I kind of like that, so I'm going to attack with Scavenging Ooze.
No blocks.
I'm going to pump 3 times. I'm going to pump twice.
It's going to put you to 12, and I'm going to take 8, go to 11.
Yeah, you go to 11. You put 2 counters on?
Yep.
Okay.
And you're 12.
And I'm going to play a Cliffs and pass to you.
Okay. Upkeep, I'll draw Bauble.
Yep.
See, still perfect.
Nailed it.
It's interesting.
Okay.
I assume Corey has held up a removal spell for Flameblade Adept, which is unfortunate. Biggest thing here is I don't have a way to remove the big green creatures. Feels like my sideboard should have something like that.
Yeah. Roast or something.
But how can I possibly win this? You're 12. Can I deal you just 12 damage?
I hope not.
I think my way of doing that is to find the last breach. But even then, it's going to be tough because I'm not going to have a lot of mana to work with.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've drawn some good ones.
Yeah, those are good.
Maybe I am supposed to... Okay. Here's what maybe I'm supposed to do.
Let's see it.
I could potentially just start by discarding the bolt and seeing what I hit. Because I don't think I'm planning on keeping it. But God, you've got to have a bolt. I mean, you're the luckiest person alive.
That's true.
So and it's a possibility. So
yes.
it's a definite.
So it's a lock. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just how that works.
Yep.
Otherwise, I could try to go like Goblin Lore. This would be a 4. That's 7 damage, which is not that far off. And I think I should just give myself more options by starting with the Goblin Lore.
Lore it up. All right, discarding 3.
Yep.
Get these 3 out of here.
Adept and 2 lands.
Okay. So we know you, well, I guess I know you have nothing, but I guess I do know you have a bolt.
Discard Bauble to the Harnfell.
Okay.
Not great.
Yeah.
Play the land for turn. Crack fetch to 10.
Okay. I suppose you'll just have to discard?
What?
What? Oh, yeah,
Oh.
you can.
I'm still at 11.
Yeah.
I'll play the land for turn regardless.
Get wrecked.
I can't do anything else, but yeah, I don't have an extra mana.
Probably don't even play the land then yet, just in case you discard the horn.
Yeah. I just don't think I'm discarding this bolt.
Oh, okay.
Because
I'm proud of you.
so I'm still at 11.
Okay.
How many creatures are in your
11 to
graveyard?
12. I think I just have the one this season. Pyromancer, yep.
Yeah, so I can't actually like make this attack. You block, I bolt here, because then I'm just dead to a removal spell.
Okay.
Unfortunately. So I guess I will just attack for 4.
Me or Ashiok?
You.
I'll take it.
Brings you to 8.
Yep. 8 to 11.
And then I will play another Flame Blade
Okay.
and pass.
All right, I'll eat your creature.
Back up to 9.
Yep. 9 to 11. Untap. A draw. Solid draw. Solid. Okay. At this point, I will mill myself. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. 3 creatures. Not bad. Declare attacks with both.
Block the scoos.
Take 6.
Yeah, I go to 5.
Okay. Then I will play this.
Oh, yeah. So this has been a 5.
Yep. So I should be at
So
8.
you're at 8, yeah.
Okay, good call, good call. Then I will pass to you.
That is interesting.
Okay.
That is very interesting. The stupid Ashiok might be the difference.
Yeah, that card's got to be good against you.
Oh, no, it's not interesting at all.
Oh, okay,
So
good.
you have the skews up too.
Yeah.
I drew the last breach.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, like, what if I discard here, crack this, don't even find anything, hit some more spells, and then maybe I get to, like, breach once or twice, if I had, like, an inquiry or something. But, yeah, none of that's going to work in the face of ooze. So I'm just going to discard the breach to the Harnfell. These are 2/2s.
Okay. Okay.
And so now 2, 5, 7, 9 is not going to be lethal. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 life.
And I get to block one of them. Make some.
Oh yeah, block
elementals.
So that's block plus 2 life.
Yep.
So yeah, I guess we got to discard this.
Yep.
These are 3s.
Oxy.
So play land for turn.
Okay.
Play Ox.
Okay, you did not discard anything, but you
Correct.
do get to just draw 3 more. Yep. And you played your land already, right?
Yep.
Okay.
5, but these are if for some reason you had nothing, I'd just be like pitching my hand again to Adept, and it would be really cool.
Yeah.
But so these are now I've discarded.
You've discarded 2.
2.
Yep. So they are 3
3s.
powers. Yep.
Oh, no, but you gain life too.
Yep.
That's the problem, because I now have Dart to stop the Pyromancer.
Yep.
But then I only have 1 blocker back. So I guess I'll attack with one of them.
Okay. I will make Pyromancer tokens.
Okay, I will Dart 1 and then flashback on the other.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll take it.
So that's just 3 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're just going to take 3, go to 5.
Okay.
Not really getting anywhere. Pass the turn.
All right. Well, I will eat these 2 creatures, gain 2.
You go to 7.
Yep. Go to 7. I suppose I can probably... Sorry, I'm going to eat your hollow one instead of one of mine. I don't even think I want to crack this. Untap, draw, tilt.
Don't have a single removal spell?
Well, maybe.
I'm just dead.
Oh, well then no. Then the jig is up. Okay, so I'll attack.
Yeah, gotta block both of them.
Okay. And then...
even more creatures in the graveyard. The Scoos just completely won this game.
Yeah.
I said on that one turn, I just need to not have Scoos. He had it, and it just took over the entire game.
I'll eat your 2 creatures.
Yep.
Go to 5. For what it's worth, I do think you had me dead last turn.
How?
You attack with both, and then all you have to do is lava dart one of them since they have menace, and then you pitch your whole hand, and I'm dead. Because that would have been 14 damage, and I could only gain 2, so...
That's 12...
Is that what chat was saying?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're dead.
It's your turn to punt now, because I punted yesterday, so... There you go, and then I'll play this and pass to you. But you still might be able to do it now, though, so I'm still scared.
No, you're at 7.
Or I'm at 9.
You're not... Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You're at 7. You went down to 5 for last turn.
And I just gained 2. I just gained 2.
On your main phase. Okay.
Yeah. And then
So you're at 9.
9 to 5, yep.
How many, are there no creatures left?
No, I still got creatures. I got 2. So I can
2.
gain 2.
You can go to 11?
Yep.
Can I discard 11 cards?
See, Corey, that karma's coming back around. That's all.
Yep, exactly. We're ending the shows back-to-back weeks with a sweep on both sides where we both punted from their respected sides.
Okay, let's play Goblin Lore.
Okay.
And hope I don't discard this Grape Shot.
Okay.
I also need to, how many Mortal Lava Darts do I have?
Lava Dart is the card that scares me. Because I can make those blockers again, but...
Yeah, I've got one left.
Okay, so...
And I'm gonna find it.
Yeah, that's true. I really might just be dead. All right, get rid of these.
Oh my God!
Oh, there's your Lava Dart.
You hit all of my good cards.
Yeah, still think I'm in trouble. Yeah, okay, actually, never mind. That was nice.
Yeah, obviously I have 3 lands in my hand.
Yeah.
Pitch this one, so now we're at 5 power.
Yep. Nice.
Cast this for free, I guess.
Sure.
Pitch a land 6 power.
Yep. Yep.
Pitch a land 7 power.
Okay. Oh no.
Attack you for 7.
In response, eat your Lava Dart.
I will dart you.
Yep. Then make 2 blockers.
So you go to 8.
Yep.
I will bolt one of the tokens.
Okay.
Brings you to 1.
Yep.
Grape Shot you for like 4.
You were grape shotting me for a lot there, right? Like,
no, because I've activated abilities, but the only spells I cast the Hollow One, the Bolt, the Lava Dart, the Goblin Lore. So
Yeah.
it's for 5.
I thought I was gonna get you with the eat the Lava Dart and then just be able to block, but yeah, that lightning bolt got me good.
So I had 5 relevant cards in my deck,
Yeah.
and if I don't draw them, I'm gonna hit them off the Harnfell.
Yeah.
So, but I drew 3 of them, and you discarded all 3.
Yeah, that's impressive.
But it was still not enough.
But yeah, you could have killed me that one
Yeah, the
turn that
previous
you were
turn.
contemplating. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
what do you know? Another modern game where it ends like this. Every deck is just flipped over. Like,
Yeah. In my head, I was doing the math like I only had one creature getting through,
Yeah,
and then I
yeah.
realized I could kill that.
Wild game. Yeah, what
Yeah.
a wild game.
I was also thinking about you having a removal spell, which you didn't have, but I think
I
by
had
that
5
point.
lands and another Ashiok.
But the Harnfell is awesome, especially with the Adapt, because you're
Yeah.
actually discarding cards and you're hitting all the spells.
Yeah,
That was a
yeah.
ridiculous third game. I'm glad, you got the sweep on the day in matches, so we traded sweeps on the week, but you didn't
Yeah.
fully sweep this.
That's true. That was still pretty nice.
There's something powerful going on here. Like the deck needs work,
Yeah,
but there's something going on.
yeah. It feels like it needs like another color to like really have something push it over the edge. I do not know what that something is, nor do I have any idea how to go towards it. But
I think the biggest issue is it just needs Faithless Looting. That
Yeah.
way, because like you're just not, the plans aren't consistent enough.
yeah,
Like when your draws come together, it's doing really powerful stuff. But
you should just put Faithless Looting into that deck. I'm pretty sure.
honestly, they should just unban Faithless Looting. I'm serious. Like ban. You should also ban Stinkweed Imp. Just to stop dredge nonsense.
Yeah.
But there's not another Faithless Looting deck I think that would be broken.
I don't know. That's a card that's easily brokenable. So I'm
If
content
that
with getting
happens,
rid of that
I'm
card.
buying Goryo's Vengeances again.
Yeah, my man. You know you love that. But anyways, we're a little past time. Another insane show where the end of the game just leaves us both like, wow, I can't believe I lost or won that game,
Yeah.
But yeah, Modern just seems awesome. But let's thank some subs. Let's thank some sponsors, and we'll head on out of here.
All right. Sloopy Goopers, subscribe for 7 months.
Loopy Goopers.
Chef Seth, 3
Nice.
for 14 months. Papa John's Napkins for 34 months. And two special subscribers, a Strong Sad and B to Candy 07. So thank you all
Nice.
subs.
Our boys.
Yeah,
Our
coming
boys.
to show us some support. We appreciate that. And if you all would like to support Star City Games in another way, you can join SCG Premium. $7.99 a month will get you access to exclusive content from our wonderful staff of content creators, as well as some other perks, which are 5% off of sealed product, 10% off of singles, and 15% off of supplies. So head on over to starcitygames.com/join-premium and sign up today.
Absolutely. And if you love the chairs that we sit in every single Tuesday and Thursday here, you can get one of these chairs delivered to you. You go to carnox.com/SCG and use that affiliate link to get yourself 10% off one of these awesome chairs.
And our final sponsor is Coalesce Apparel. Glad Todd was here when I'm wearing the Roll Todd shirt.
Nice. That's the only reason he came, actually.
Yeah.
He sensed it. Yeah.
If you like the shirts that we wear, you can find their entire collection of shirts, hoodies, and stickers at coalesceapparel.shop. And be sure to use the gift code SCG when checking out to get 10% off of your purchase there as well.
Absolutely. And if you're loving these Time Spiral remastered pre-orders, which me and Ross were kind of gawking over today.
Oh, that's the Raven Inspector.
That Raven Inspector is a chef's keys right there. So if you want to check those out and get some of these really cool cards pre-ordered, you can go to starcitygames.com/previews. I'm sorry? /TSR. Yep, thank you for that. Appreciate that. And it looks awesome.
Yeah, I like the old border. It's where my nostalgia is. That's what I want to get. So be sure to be on the lookout for those. And if you need a little bit of money to help you get some of those sweet Time Spiral Remastered cards that you want, you can sell your cards to SCG. It has never been easier. There's so many ways to do it. You can use the buy list on the website. You can mail your cards into Star City Games. You can make an appointment to come into the store. And if your collection is big enough, Star City Games just might come to you. And always be aware that you do get a 30% store credit bonus on those trade-ins.
I'm going to see if they'll come to me for my collection here in Roanoke. You think that would not fly?
I don't think they need 100,000 Yorians.
Basic islands and a chimney imp.
Yes, exactly. That's pretty much all I got. And speaking of sales, we have a really nice sale running this week.
Chewed up foil Yorian.
Yeah, and this is 25% off select supplies. So we have like sleeves, deck boxes, etc. If you want to check out that sale, go to starcitygames.com/sale to get some information about that. Awesome. All right. Yeah, perfect. So that is going to do it for us, everyone. This was a really fun show. I really enjoyed getting to Modern this week. You know, hopefully we'll revisit this again shortly, because even though we scratched the surface on the amount of decks that you can play, there's still so many more Modern decks that are viable that we haven't even touched. So there's a lot of stuff to go to look over still. And we're going to start to see what you were saying is these decks kind of close in. Some of the decks are going to fall by the wayside that just aren't powerful enough. But it'll be interesting to test out those decks once they kind of do and we establish a more clear-cut metagame. So that's going to do it for this week, y'all. We will be back Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So for Corey, Ross, and Rob, see you then. Bye-bye.